Rose, he's annoyed with himself. Ball came straight to him. There was a little bit of hesitation on the part of Wasim Akram. That's gone. That's a mighty hit by Wasim Akram. His second six, third of the partnership. Pakistan now move on towards 200. There's Ambrose now. Down towards long leg for 4. That raises his 200 for Pakistan. Tremendous partnership between these two. He's got that as way as well, and that's gone for 6. Tremendous hitting here by Azam Mahmood. Pakistan have suddenly taken this by the scruff of the neck. The last 56 deliveries, 56 runs have come from 29 balls, and the worried Brian Lara picks the ball up from the crowd.
Again down the leg side. Full toss down the leg side. Well, anyone would put that away. Still have to do it though, he still have to get the job done, and Azam Mahmood and Wasim Akram are doing a good job.
He's got him this time. Nehemiah Perry, the substitute, takes the catch. But Azam Mahmood has done a wonderful job for Pakistan. 37 from 50 deliveries. And one feels that even though he has been dismissed now, that the damage has been done for Pakistan. And they certainly have boosted not only the innings, but the confidence in the dressing room. Well, Courtney Walsh hits the stumps with a perfect delivery for a batsman who is swinging as wildly as Wasim Akram was then. Perfect ball from the most experienced fast bowler on the field. And Wasim Akram goes off, but what an innings he's played for Pakistan.
Excellent innings, 42 runs from 28 deliveries. That is very, very good going by Wasim Akram. Certainly has given Pakistan a very good score here, much better than what it seemed as if it would have been, but good bowling by Courtney Walsh. You have got to keep the ball straight. You have got to make sure that if the batsman misses, you hit. It's 216 for 8.
Will this be over the shoulder? The umpire, in fact, has signalled a no ball, so it won't be out. It could be a run out in the end. All sorts of confusion out there. Umpire here signals a no ball because of over the level of the shoulder. Correction, over the level of the waist, although that even was over the level of the shoulder. I think it was. Full toss from a fast bowler, and even though it was caught, Sacklin will come back, return down to the far end. No way he's going to get him. It's too wide from Powell. From Campbell, correction. Had it been closer to the stumps, Jacobs would have had the opportunity to break them before Moin Khan had got in. But this is really frenetic stuff here from the Pakistanis. But the throw was much too wide. Gone to extra cover, they trot through for the single, and that's it. So the end of the innings. Pakistan have done really well.
तो ये थी हमारी बैटिंग, हमने किया 229 मगर
Well, that's not a bad start, is it? That's gone for 6. It's actually pulling that to somewhere around about square leg. It was flown off the top edge over third man for 6 runs. He's got a bit of pace. That's bowled him. That's done Sherwin Campbell for sheer pace. Through his defence, catching the top of the stumps. Just the start that Shoaib Akhtar and Wasim Akram and those Pakistan supporters wanted.
That's a good start for Pakistan, that's for sure. But this Shoaib Akhtar, he is quick. Sherwin Campbell hasn't got the best of footwork at the best of times. but his footwork is absolutely absent here. That was through him in a flash and just hit the top of his stumps. Sharon Campbell goes bold. It's 14 for 1.
Magnificent shot. He has picked that up and flicked it 10 rows back. It's not quite the respect that Akmal would probably think he deserves, Mikey.
Probably not, but that's the nature of this man, Ridley Jacobs. If it's full, he'll hit it, and hit it very hard, and especially if it's full on his legs, as that was. Just a flick, and it has disappeared.
Slower ball, spotted, and that's going to race away. There's much that the fielder down there can do. 4 runs. I think that's probably 4 runs, but I have to say, I think that's hit the glove and has almost carried into the pavilion for 6. So it makes batting easy, doesn't it? You don't really have to do anything, just get your body in the way. Knew nothing about it. It's hit the bat, trying to get everything out of the way, and it has literally dropped just inside the boundary. It's all happening. To talk you through the next half hour, Michael Holding is now joined by Tony Koza.
It's happening, and it's happening quickly when this man has the ball in his hands.
Well, that's not what you would call orthodox, nor was the previous one. Ridley Jacobs. This is really exciting stuff. Hit it away over point for 4, short and wide. And with the pace that Shoaib Akhtar is bowling at, you've only got to put the bat on it. That's a good strike. Down the ground, Jacobs picking it up and going into the boundary for 4. Struck it well.
It's gone very, very fine. Edged and gone. There's a man taking the catch. Jimmy Adams just feeling for the ball outside the off stump. Hasn't dropped many.
Very important wicket for Pakistan, to say the least. Jimmy was just relaxed a little bit. The ball didn't do much. He just tried to glide it past the first slip. He couldn't have benefited more. But Jimmy Adams out for 23 and West is 72 for 2.
Brian Lara throws his first ball and he's off the mark. It looks so easy. Well, he did well to reach it, in all honesty. Very wide at the off stump. He reached it in the middle of the bat. Well, that's got to be out. It is out. Now, I'm not quite sure Brian Lara was trying to hit that. To me, it looks as if he tried to get it through mid-wicket. He's got a leading edge, and it's looped up into the covers. Strack, the substitute fielder. Won't get many simpler catches in this World Cup. That's a big blow to the West Indies.
It's inspired pace the captains what he was saying. Brian Lara out for 11, the West Indies 84 for 3.
Shivnarine Chandapal, who was used as opening batsman with very good effect for quite a long time for the West Indies. Got a 100, in fact his only one-day 100 has come as an opening batsman. Now back down the list. Lovely shot. Beautifully timed, long boundary out there, but will go all the way for 4.
Come on.
Very good shot by Chandra Paul. Not a very big man, Narine Chandra Paul, but he certainly gets the ball away because of his brilliant timing.
There is a sweeper out, so just the one. So the West Indies race their 100 in the 22nd over. 3 wickets down. They have 130 more to win. He's caught him. Second attempt. Inzamam picks up Ridley Jacobs. Another important wicket here. Jacobs goes. Abdul Razak picking up his second wicket. 101 for 4, the West Indies. Balance, tilt.
2 very important wickets. Abdul Razak has gotten them both with the Jacobs and the Brian Lara. 2 very dangerous batsmen. We've already seen Ridley Jacobs and seeing what he can do. Caught by Misbah-ul-Haq for 25. Not a bad innings that by Ridley Jacobs. Well pitched up delivery, going for the drive, but the ball was just landed across his body fractionally. Misbah-ul-Haq needed 2 grasps to take it, but he held on in the end. It's 101 for 4.
But he's had a difficult introduction.
Looking for the York on this occasion, Abdul Razak. Ball swung, and that's the reason why he wouldn't have been given out. LBW swung and was going down leg side a long way. Moin Khan following and then appealing from well wide of leg stump.
Big appeal, first ball, demanding it. Just feels here that the match referee may have a quiet word afterwards with the Pakistanis about their appealing.
Well, it had to be a pretty close call though. Shoaib Akhtar has gone up once, twice. He's not too sure why Darren here hasn't given that out. That was pretty straight.
Well, that's skied up in the air. Should be out, and is. It's well taken. Johanna takes the catch at deep mid-wicket. A vital wicket.
Top wicket of Pakistan. Ricardo Powell gone for 4. Listen to Michael Hawley early on, was saying if it's pitched up to him, Ricardo will have a go, and it wasn't proved wrong. Nice comfortable catch and a big wicket for Pakistan.
Ricardo Powell goes for 4 from 17 deliveries. It's 121 for 5. Oh, that's safely in the hands. It's not. So 2 runs. Syed Anwar doing the retrieving. That's nicely done. Well fielded.
Well done.
Mecca, the captain, leading from the front. Chandrapal just starting to time the ball quite well. He had a long layoff. He had a shoulder injury which kept him out of the game for the best part of 2 months plus. But, he's just starting to feel the ball on the bat now. Earlier on he was struggling a little bit. Akram doing a fine job there. That's beautifully played, and that beats the field. That's 4 runs. Hasn't had much to drive out there. He's been dragged out to try and drive the ball and played and missed, but this one he's onto.
Chandrapal, he's been in for a long time now. He must be seeing the ball pretty well now. He times it.
Caught behind. That's a big wicket for Azam Mahmood. And for Pakistan, the dangerous Phil Simmons edging a catch to Moin. They now feel that they've got the match wrapped up. And who can blame them?
Phil Simmons gone for 5. West Indies 141 for 6. That's one hell of a catch. Kind of catch that lifts everybody on the ground. Phil Simmons doing a real slash at it. Moin Khan doing a splendid job there. Brilliant work by Pakistan team.
So Ambrose ambling home and getting there quite comfortably. Appeal for catching the wicket, and that's his 3rd wicket. So Abdul Razak finishes off his spell with his 3rd wicket. Ambrose goes. That's the best he's had in his short career so far in one-day internationals, and a deserving wicket as well. And that could be just about that for the West Indies.
Here Ambrose facing Abdur Razak, who's swung the ball all day long, fishing for it, and it's a good ball to ball at the top order, let alone the tail enders. And Abdur Razak has done brilliantly here. He's come through steady ranks of Pakistan at 19 and has done well for Pakistan all the way through, and I think Pakistan have found a really good all-rounder here. Got the Ambrose gone for 1. West Indies 142 for 7.
Ricardo Powell has come out as the runner. Keith Atherton has appeared limping, having strained ligaments in his ankle in the field during the Pakistan innings. And here is Azam Mahmood now to Shivnarayan Chandrapal. So it will be Keith Atherton to take strike. Virtually immobile, limping to the wicket there. Hit it over the top. Didn't quite get hold of it as he wanted. And they'll just take the 2 as Wasim Akmal retreats. And these are the type of chances that Chandrapal now has to take.
Chandrapal here, just flicking it over in between mid-wicket and wide of mid-on and getting 2 runs for it. Well, this is nobody really deep on leg side, so we can afford to play that shot.
Lovely shot. Flicked away. Johanna is fast and will just pull it back with one of those tumbling saves, but it goes all the way. Good effort by Johanna, but as we've seen, the outfield has a very good run on it. And that was a well-timed shot by Chandrapal for 4.
Here's bowling slow ball for Pavilion, and he struggled to keep his line from that end.
Started the 42nd over. In the air and out. Caught at backward point. And Keith Atherton can now make his way back to the pavilion. As Mohammad strikes and Syed Anwar takes the catch.
This was definitely always on the cards. Keith Atherton not able to move around as he would like in the batting crease, having problems with his ankle, not able to get as far forward as he would like, and of course not able to get over the ball for those drives, not able to get on top of it, just lofting it to that man at backward point. Syed Anwar, not the greatest fielder in the world, but he wouldn't drop those. Keith Atherton goes, West Indies in more strike, 161 for 8.
That's a nicely played shot, and it should go all the way to the boundary, and it does. Placed beautifully. Chandrapal moves on to 49. It's timed nicely, but there's only just 4 runs. It brings up Shivaram Chandrapal's 50. 53 from 77 deliveries.
Hasn't played a lot in recent times with Narine Chandrapal, but this will have pleased him. Another good shot. Timing and the placement.
There's going to be a bonus here. There should be at least 2 more, which is what's required. There's Chandrapal back on strike. 2 extra overthrows. Inzamam was the man that had a show at the stumps, which was fair enough. Maybe just a little lethargic in the backing up. Whipped away over the mid-wicket. Looking for 2 here.
Come on!
Direct hit. That was always coasting in. Yusuf Johanna, fielding. Never do anything about the 2. Plenty of enthusiasm in the fielding. Good pick up. Throw on the run. Edged away. It's going pretty fine. Well, we'll have to have a look at that. I'm not quite sure where Mahmood's feet were then. I think the crowd have told the umpire, Dave Orchard, that maybe he should ask the 3rd umpire, but he's choosing not to. Goodness gracious, all this technology and we're not using it. That's not even close, is it? I mean, goodness gracious. Got the 3rd umpire. It makes sense to use him. The illustrator, Chandrapal might well have been struggling. Well, I think that might well have bowled Merv Dillon around the back of his legs. He's not sure what's happened. I'm not sure that anyone's totally convinced, so Merv Dillon's entitled to ask the umpires. We're entitled to ask the 3rd umpire.
Is he going to ask the 3rd umpire, though? He didn't ask him just now when the ball should have been a 4.
Well, we shall have to wait and see. Maybe this will show us. This will tell us whether the pad of the keeper makes contact. That is out. Now, we have to see this one now. I want to see where, when he drops the ball, he certainly does drop it at some stage. I think we'll have to have a look at this. Well, it's all happening in these last 3 or 4 deliveries, Mikey. Well, I'm quite sure how this helps us with the stumping. It's impossible to tell, isn't it? Nothing we can do from that. If that's the Vendy shot.
Well, he has given it not out, and who can blame him? No one could make a proper decision on what was shown.
Very well bowled, and there's all kinds of trouble here. And I think that's safe to say that Dylan is out, run out. That was actually good cricket from Shafiq. He didn't panic. I saw that Dylan was always going to struggle to turn, and he took his time and won the race quite comfortably.
Irvin Dylan has been struggling to turn since he has been at the crease. Obviously he's batting in rubbers. Chandrapal is having a bit of a problem though. That is what really caused the run out, because Mervyn Dillon was coming through quickly for the run. Chandra Paul was hit in his ankle, couldn't really move. And of course Mervyn Dillon had gone too far. Not the first time that we are seeing the Yorkers do that sort of damage. Look at Mervyn Dillon slipping and sliding around, obviously batting in rubbers. Shoaib Akhtar sailing around. Aren't they happy? West Indies lose their 9th wicket, 195 for 9.
Tripped away nicely and for 4 runs. Setting himself, he knows that Shoaib's going to try and bowl the Yorker very full. Shahzad Chandapol's been around a while. Sets himself up nicely for the shot.
That one turned out to be a full toss, just slightly over pitched here from Shoaib Akhtar. 2 men out behind the square. Of course, with the full toss, you are able to get quite a bit of bat on it. Hit it just on square or in front of square, where it's always going to be a boundary.
Flicked away. You have to say, oh, now that would have been tight. I think that, unfortunately, some of the supporters don't realise that you have to actually break the stumps before it's all over. Slower ball, which I think will be called a wide, and is. Always drifting down that leg side. Khan might try to make it look better than it actually was. One-day cricket will always be called a wide delivery. It's the 20th wide of this innings. It's up in the air. Hannah coming round, and he takes it. Well judged catch. And it brings to an end the West Indies innings. To say the souvenir hunters charging across the ground, the players getting out of the way, and a terrific victory here for Pakistan. An important game for them to win early in the competition, keep their momentum going. Flicking it away, scoops it up. Well judged catch. Pakistan winning by 27 runs, and really it was probably a bit easier than that.
Wasim Akram winning the toss and electing to bat. Pakistan was struggling, 42 for 4 in the 19th over, and then a 60-run partnership between Ijaz Ahmed and Yusuf Yohana steadying the ship for Pakistan. Ijaz Ahmed making 36, and then the lower middle order coming off. Azhar Mahmood 37, and the captain himself Wasim Akram 43 of just 29 balls, 4 fours and 2 sixes. For West Indies, the big men doing the job. Courtney Walsh 3 for 28, Mervyn Dillon 3 for 29, and Curtly Ambrose picking up the wicket of Azhar Mahmood. In reply, West Indies bowled out for 202, one man standing amidst the ruins. Shivnarayan Chanderpaul 77. In fact, he was the last man dismissed. Ridley Jacobs and Jimmy Adams both getting starts but not being able to convert it into a big one. On a pitch which was helping the fast bowlers, the Pakistan pace battery functioning like a well-oiled machine. Razak 3 for 32, Azhar Mahmood 3 for 48, and Shoaib Akhtar picking up 2 crucial wickets. Sherwin Campbell at the top, and then the all-important wicket of Shivnarayan Chanderpaul. Pakistan in the end winning by 27 runs.
जैसा कि आपने देखा ये मैच हम 27 रन से जीत गए, इन दी एंड कंफर्टेबली जीत गए। वेस्ट इंडीज की तरफ से सिर्फ एक फाइटर जिसने फाइट की वो था चंद्रपाल, और जो कि उस वक्त के बाद अभी तक सिर्फ वही स्कोर कर रहा है वेस्ट इंडीज की तरफ से। बाकी मेरा ख्याल है किसी और को बैटिंग करने नहीं आती। ऑफ कोर्स ब्रायन लारा वाज देयर, बट चंद्रपाल वाज द मेन थॉर्न देयर उनकी बैटिंग में उस वक्त। और पाकिस्तान की तरफ से बॉलिंग, अब्दुल रज़ाक ने 3 विकेटें ली, 3 विकेटें अज़हर महमूद ने ली, 2 विकेटें शोएब ने ली और 1 विकेट सकलैन मुश्ताक ने ली, जिसने 9 ओवरों में 22 स्कोर देके एक इंपॉर्टेंट विकेट रिकार्डो पावल जो कि बड़ा बिग हिटर माना जाता था उसकी विकेट ली। उसके लिए हमने प्लान ये किया था कि मिड विकेट को हाफ वे रखा जाए ताकि सकलैन को वो मिड विकेट खाली देके उधर मारे और सकलैन दूसरा करे ताकि वो एज लगे, और एग्जैक्टली उसी ट्रैप पे फंसा और वैसे ही आउट हुआ और इन द एंड ये मैच कंफर्टेबली जीत गए हम। इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वर्ल्ड कप स्पेशली पहले वनडे मैच में हमारे पास एक बड़ा डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन थी मेरे पास एज ए कैप्टन और मैनेजमेंट के पास किसको खिलाया जाए। हमारे पास दो ऑप्शन थी, वकार यूनस या शोएब अख्तर। मेरा एज ए कप्तान ख्याल था वो बहुत तेज था। शोएब अख्तर वकार ऑफ कोर्स वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बॉलर्स ऑफ ऑल टाइम, नो डाउट अबाउट इट, मगर मेरे ख्याल में वनडे में उसकी जगह नहीं मानती थी। इसलिए हमने उस पर्टिकुलर मैच में शोएब से शुरू किया और शोएब ने प्रूव किया कि उसकी जगह टीम में प्रॉपरली बनती थी। आई होप कि आपने ये एपिसोड एंजॉय किया हो। इंशाल्लाह आई विल सी यू अगेन।